Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Once again, Happy New Year for each one of you. Today, we are here to connect with the energy of what is your biggest achievement for 2024. For this reading, we are going to have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to before we start our reading with pile number one. So if you connected pile number one, welcome to your reading. What is the biggest achievement for 2024? So you have the energy of full moon in Pisces, new moon in Virgo, new moon in Gemini. Forgive, trust all will be well. Think it through. Pile number one, first thing that I felt when I saw your card is that 2024 will be characterized by the power and the willingness of come to terms with something that you can't actually fix, because it doesn't depend on you, first of all. So I think the first thing that you are coming across to, which will be a huge success because it used to drain you actually, is the simple fact of recognizing that I am at peace. I've done everything that I could, and there's nothing else that I can imagine that is possible for me to do. Therefore, if it's not in my hands, I can't stress myself about it anymore. And there is an energy in here of releasing and trusting that the universe will support you. And in the end, it comes with one word: forgiving yourself for not being able to know what to do and still trust that the universe has your back. So this will be your biggest achievement. Is to it keeps coming, this energy of coming to terms with something that you recognize it's out of your control. Whatever it is, I know you're quite clear about what I'm saying, but you might just don't know at this moment the way it's going to unfold. But whatever it is, pile number one, I can still feel this energy of letting go. Letting go what is out of your control and trust that universe will still provide at all times. Any struggle that you've been having with a family member or more than one, it doesn't matter, the one that actually take the most of you, I feel that I don't want to say it's a lost cause, okay? Because it's not a lost cause, but it's like it doesn't depend on you to change someone. You can only change yourself. And in the moment you trust that you yourself, you have already changed enough, you are at peace with your own self, there's nothing else for you to do. Just trust that everything will be okay. And forgive yourself. And most important, forgive the other person. Because the chances are they are not even aware of the damage they are doing to their own selves, because they are distracted in pretty much either it's coming in here either an energy of bullying others or harming their own selves. And this harming their own selves, it comes more with destructive behaviors, patterns that are not healthy, but are in need of being left behind. But it's not your job. You can help. You can even send healing. But you will come to a point that you have to realize that change starts with each one of us. And I think you're coming with terms with this energy of being at peace with your own self, because you changed yourself as much as you could. You're doing everything that you can to support whoever is in need of your help. But more than that, it's up to them, because they need to take ownership for their own choices, for their own lives. So this will be a big achievement, because whatever it is, It might not look like, but it used to drain you. And I have the feeling that this energy that I'm manifesting is present in your life at the moment that you're listening what I'm saying. The biggest change probably might manifest in 2 months' time. Around February, March, some people will have a change of heart, a change of behavior, but you yourself, you will start be feeling at peace fully and completely from March onwards. And I keep feeling this energy of you are already releasing. You are already in the energy of letting go. So what is coming in here is the fruits of the efforts that you've put in saving a relationship, starting with the one with your own self. So you're coming at peace with yourself, and that is a massive achievement. You have the energy of nature, juggler, and epiphany. What I'm seeing with these cards in here all together, when it comes to what is your biggest achievement for 2024, another thing in here is that accepting people the way they are, recognizing that although you are able to do certain things, the ones that are not able, you can help if they are willing to receive help. Otherwise, it's up to them. So there's an energy in here of having success in your relationships. I think this is another way of describing the biggest achievement for 2024. It will be emotional balance and success in your relationships. You're not multitasking, you're not giving yourself too much, you're just doing what is enough for yourself. And whatever belongs to others, you allow them as well to look for it, fight for it, and do whatever they need to save their own selves. If they ask for help, help is available. Otherwise, they will need to do it by themselves. What I see in here, pile number one, and it might be something that actually does affect you. It feels like you used to intervene too much in someone else's life. You used to support others. You used to be the solution for someone else's problem, including what they created for their own selves. And at the end of the day, it becomes a burden for you because you are actually overdoing something in here. You're pushing yourself too much. You're distracting yourself. You're feeling someone else's pain. And whatever belongs to you, it's almost like, okay, you come in second plan. So what I see in here is that your biggest success for 2024 as well, you're putting yourself first. And that is amazing. It is an amazing achievement. Because sometimes we don't realize that being selfish means self-care. I heard someone saying that selfish is when I have plenty and I don't want to share. Selfish is when I have enough and I still want someone else's belongings. Let's say, more or less, what I'm saying is the meaning of selfish. Not just that, okay, but some examples. But one thing's for sure, is not selfish. When I have nothing at all and I'm still taking from myself and giving to others. So when you stop doing that, you're not being selfish. You're practicing self-care. So what selfish would be for you in this particular circumstance is you having nothing at all, still squeezing what you don't have to give to someone else, what you can't even afford to give to yourself. Because it's not possible even to divide it. We're talking about zero. Let's put it this way. You have zero, and from that zero, you're wanting to give something else to someone. So it becomes minus for you, isn't it? So what we have right now is a shift of perception in the way you treat yourself. Right now, you are going to that zero state where you recognize that if I have nothing for me, there's nothing I can give to others. But if I give it to myself, eventually I will be able to extend it to others. And more importantly, I will stop draining myself and allow others And let me go back to rephrase. I will stop draining myself, and I will not allow the others to do the same to me. So when I stop draining myself, the people that are surrounding me, they stop draining me, because it's almost like I am cutting the pipe where the water is flowing. And even when there's nothing flowing, even if it's not that little drip or drop, it's something. From now onwards, it's like there's nothing at all. Till the energy is flowing in you, through you, for you, you're not able to give it to others. You can only give what you have. So there's nothing else for you to do. So it's recognizing that right now you are in that state of drying land. And now you need to nurture yourself. You need to nurture your needs. You need to care for your own self. So pretty much you are replenishing your own self. And that's amazing, because as you do so, you put yourself in a position of self-love, self-respect, self-care. You make yourself your own priority. And in the end, it's a win-win for everyone, especially for yourself. So we have the energy of the hermit, which is interesting because it takes time for us to recognize, to go back into the cave, reflect in our own actions, and come back to light with full. And this energy of come back to light is like feeling complete and wanting to be complete at all times. You have the energy of clarity and take the lead. So what we have in here as well, another big achievement for you for 2024, is you positioning yourself with clarity, recognizing that you need help before extending it to others. And as you do so, you will start attracting the right people and the right situations into your own life. Because the energy of the hermit is coming here to talk about find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So pretty much in here, in the moment you choose yourself, you start investing in yourself, in your own growth, and in your own power. So what we have in here, you are pretty much transforming yourself from inside out. So your biggest achievement for 2024 as well is the energy of finding who you really are, becoming stronger, embracing your power fully, and becoming more clear of what is important for you by recognizing that you are yourself. You are not what other people might want you to be. So if I take these words that I shared in here, if I have to transform it in one single sentence, your biggest achievement for 2024, on top of things that already been mentioned, is you finding yourself and becoming what is expected from yourself to your own self. And the last card we have in here is Courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So pretty much in here we have a spell that you can do as well. You might want to light a candle and ask the universe to give you courage to be able to shine and become your true version by restoring the power of courage that already resides inside you. You can light this candle in the day, at night, in the afternoon, whichever time you want. You are fine as long as it is, let's say, purple, violet. These colors in here are the ideal one, because they will connect and tune in with spiritual realm to bring balance and return prosperity in everything that you might believe prosperity is the answer for it. And prosperity can be seen in here in different ways. Become prosperous in your relationship, become prosperous at your work, become prosperous at your Yeah, the word is not coming out, so that's fine. So in here you can read prosperity as abundance in any area of your life. So this will be your intention for this candle in here, to bring you courage, to allow you to shine your light, to become brave and true and bright. So pretty much you are calling home something that already was in there, but probably it was shattered, and now you need to restore it. For certain people, that will be enough. Anyone else, I don't feel that I'm in position of suggesting any healing. It feels that it starts with you. First, find yourself. Look for help where you feel that is going to be important. And from that, you will be called. You will have that. It will come from you, as in, like, oh my God, you know what? Let me do this. I know this person, or I don't even know this person, but I heard this in here and I feel that this is the right person for me. It will come with that energy of epiphany. Out of nowhere, you will know what is the best healing for you. And if you can do it, you'll do it to yourself. And if you need someone else to do it for you, off you go, the doors will be open. Okay? So, a part of that, pile number 1, you have a wonderful 2024 coming in your path. As long as you know that the journey is about discovering yourself, empowering yourself, and take the lead of your life by giving yourself what you really deserve. This is the message for people connected to pile number 1. Thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye. If you connect with pile number 2, welcome to your reading. What is your biggest achievement for 2024? So you come with the energy of the full moon in Libra, find a balance. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. You have the energy of coins, baby, and clouds. So the first thing that I felt in here, pile number 2, is that your biggest achievement in 2024 will be financial balance, first of all, okay? There is an energy of having more and saving more for rainy days. And there's nothing else to add in here, okay? Another way of saying it, probably your biggest achievement for 2024 will be financial security. The second energy that is coming in here for your biggest achievement for 2024, for certain people, it might be forming family, and for others, it might be giving birth. A child will be born, either coming from you or someone in your family. But it's a new born baby, for sure. But once again, if you come to this reading in here and you know that you're not able to give birth, you're not in position to adopt, you're not even thinking about it, the chances are someone close to you might be pregnant. You either about to find out or you already found out about it. But it will be it's interesting because when it comes in here to your biggest achievement, someone else's child might not be one of the things that you expect to be seen in your reading, but it has to be someone really close, someone that probably you couldn't expect them to have it, and there will be a surprise, and that surprise, it's like a shared achievement. It could be someone that you've been supporting. It could be someone that wasn't able to have a child and you support them for somehow in here. I don't want to dig too much in here, but there's an energy of you being involved with this situation, and it does become your achievement because you are proud and happy for someone else's success. And for other people in here, there is one thing in here that is important. There is a biggest achievement that doesn't belong solely to you, but it is important for you. So you will be celebrating someone else's success, and that might reflect part of your success. There is a dual energy in here. When I help someone, they succeed, they come back and they support me. And in the end, both of you are celebrating because both of you are succeeding because you've been helping each other. Okay, let's remove the obvious in here. Not everything has to be a baby because we have in here the energy of baby, so it will make it like easy reading. But we have too many full moon cards in here. It talks about a full process. It's almost like something that after 9 months comes to life. So although I want to run from this energy, it's impossible. But I will give it a try, okay? What will be your biggest achievement for 2024? Finally, your project will kick off. We have in here someone that been watering their own gardens, their projects, their dreams, and it feels like it will pay off. So one of your dreams will come into reality. That's extremely important for you. There's another biggest achievement in here for you, pile number 2, but it's connected with the spiritual realm. You will see that the more you trust in the universe, the more grateful you become for your own life. So there's an energy in here of practicing gratitude will pay off as a huge contribute for the biggest achievements that might be present in your journey through the year of 2024, extending probably to more years. Okay, we have a lifespan of 10 years in here full of success for certain people. Okay, I would say give it 3 months for certain people to see one of the things that I've said in here to manifest. It doesn't have to be for everyone 3 months, but there's an energy in here of seasons as well. There is a season for everything, so it feels like whatever you've been planting now, it will start growing in springtime. And whatever you've been planting last year, it feels like from probably for certain people, February, March, April, you will start see the fruits of your hard work. It's like things that will start gaining life around springtime. The ones that you can clearly see, but there's a lot of things that you will feel. So in advance, pile number 2, although we are talking about your biggest achievement for 2024, there is one card that you can pull in here, is to start practicing gratitude. We know that gratitude is not about saying it, it's about feeling it. We can all say we are grateful, but it doesn't represent the truth sometimes. So it's something that you need to feel. And the more you start tuning in with this feeling, the clearer it will become how blessed you are. And I think this is another thing manifesting in your life. I have the impression that we are not talking about only physical things in here. I keep feeling this spiritual energy in here of your biggest achievements for 2024. It comes from the work that you've done with the spiritual realm, in the spiritual realm, for the spiritual realm, or around the spiritual energy. It's paying off. It's a work that you've done in conjunction either with someone or with the spiritual energy. There's another thing that is coming in here. We have a lot of people that the reason of your biggest achievement for 2024, I don't think it comes from you. It comes from someone that's been in your life. They left already at your request, but you need to pay attention because the blessings are not connected with what you've done. It's connected with what they've done for you. So it's really important in here to be able to make sure that this message is not embraced by everyone. We are talking especially people that do deal with energy, people that do deal with power, and this power comes again through healing processes, something that you've done yourself. It's like saying that, did you have someone directly supporting you, guiding you, healing you, and going to hell and come back to do whatever they can? This person is not in your life, but the success that you have right now doesn't belong to whoever is on your side. It belongs to the person that is not present anymore. So I will pay attention to this pioneer when let me try to rephrase myself. I will pay a lot of attention, pile number 2. This energy of practicing gratitude, connected with the clouds and be real, it's so talking about someone that helped you, they are not in your life anymore. You might not be at good terms because you've done something that wasn't quite right. So what the universe is saying in here is, whatever this person done, it's still affecting you, but in a really positive way. So make sure that if you've done something wrong, clarify it and bring the energy of being grateful for the people that are not in your path, but without them, you wouldn't be able to be where you are. So this message will not affect people that are in their own journey and they are not dealing with energy, if it makes sense. There's something here really specific, pile number 2, okay? And I will not address it in a proper way because it's something that you are aware of it. So my recommendation would be, ask yourself, in 2023, have you been around someone that is not present in your life? This person made a huge change in your life. If you are feeling strong and confident, it's due to the work they've done. So my question here goes back again to ask your own self. Even if you're not talking about spirituality, ask yourself, who crossed your path? They brought financial prosperity, massive changes in your life that now are showing up in the physical realm. There's a lot of energy in here of this pile in here. There is a specific energy that is coming in here, and we need to address it, okay? Although it's not about your biggest achievement for 2024, but it's about being aware that when you are impatient and you start embracing everyone because you feel like this it's like you get to know someone, they are amazing till they fulfill your wishes. Once you find someone else, you feel that, oh, this person is better for me. Let me put the other one aside and embrace this person. Can you feel what I'm trying to say? We have someone in here that feels like they use someone else's energy. They tend to take advantage of other people's qualities. They need to pay attention. Because while things are going fine for you, you might feel that you're doing the right thing, but you need to pay attention. Because if you start becoming ungrateful and repeating the same mistakes over and over again, everything that you had, you will lose it. And I will say it again, this message is not for everyone. So please ask yourself, anything that I'm saying right now represents your reality? If no, just disregard this particular message and leave it for whoever is in need of it. Because we have to remember that although we are human beings, we are not perfect. Although we don't like to be ungrateful, some people are. The only problem is when people are doing it consciously. While it is unconscious, it's okay. But once it becomes a conscious energy, We can't avoid it anymore. So this is almost like someone is being called out in here. Stop being ungrateful for the people that do show up in your life out of nowhere. They support you, they guide you, they heal you, and after you ditch them. Pay attention, okay? Because what we have in here is the find balance, be real, practice gratitude. We can only practice gratitude for what we have and what we accept that we didn't get as well. So being grateful for everything, for the good, for the bad. And in this particular case, this energy of practice gratitude, it's calling out for someone that is being a tiny bit unrealistic and ungrateful towards the things that they achieved, but at cost of someone else. And we know that people do feed from other people's energy. So if you feel that it's not you doing it, the message for you would be, if someone been feeding from your energy and you clearly know that you support them, know that they are okay. Life is blowing and they are succeeding. But as soon as the universe catch up with the energy of being ungrateful, then they will pay the bill. So whatever it is, it's like if someone harmed you intentionally, they will pay the bill where they least expect. So although it's not something that I want to embrace, but it is in here, we have justice coming up. Okay? We have justice. And that justice means anyone that's been taking advantage of other people, I think that the universe will make you justice. So one of the things that we have in here, pile number 2, although I feel that it's not that kind of things that we like to say, but anyone that harmed you, they will have to pay the bill. And it looks like it is fair because balance is needed, especially when you spend your time doing the right things and the best that you can to support others. If they come and they betray you, it leaves a feeling of being upset, isn't it? There's other ways of describing this feeling, but it's almost like the universe coming in here to say, no, this person in here, they gave their all to support someone. But now we need to bring back what they've been giving and make sure that the balance is restored. And bringing back what you've been giving is the excess. You know, when you give too much to others out of love and they do not appreciate it, this is what I see, is the universe bringing back home what hasn't been taken care of. So another biggest achievement in here comes with the word of the restorer of the status quo, whatever that means. So we have the energy of the moon, grieving, retreat and recharge, pile number 2. This will explain that feeling that I was that feeling that I was feeling. There was an energy that I felt that it wasn't 100% related with this reading in here, and it comes in here right now with grieving and the moon. It's something that I've already mentioned as well, that I was saying that it feels like we are working with the phases of the moon, and the moon is in here again. And when the moon shows up, it always talks about things that are hidden, want it or not. And it comes with the energy of powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Someone will have to go through grievance. And for certain people, it could be emotional grievance for being ungrateful. So it's almost like there must be a reason why you need to know this, pile number 2. It feels like someone that you might know, and even if they're not part of your relationships right now, or if they're not so active in your relationship, it's coming with them going through a phase that is not so prosperous. But what the universe is coming here to say is that There is a story and a reason behind everything, and we need to understand the truth of this particular situation is that balance is being restored, and the ones that haven't done so great, they will need to learn from their mistakes. And this is the only way for them to grow and outgrow their own pain by allowing themselves to grow through internal transformation. Therefore, it's important for them to retreat and recharge so they can learn to become grateful for what they have, and most important, for the people that came into their lives. Due to this energy of grieving, okay, what I have to share in here, pile number 2, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if this message is for you. I have the feeling it's for someone else. But if you are able to help them, wonderful. Otherwise, I will read the message and I will allow it to be. Okay? Because this will not reflect everyone. Remember, this is a pick a card reading. This is a general reading. The main energy is in there, but not everyone will feel it in the same way. And due to the presence of grieving, which is a heavy card because it talks about mourning, I will read the message from the book to bring you that energy of knowing that the universe have different ways of working, and grieving sometimes doesn't mean losing someone physically, but it might happen emotionally. So there will be a detachment, so you can retouch. So there will be a detachment, so later on you can attach, but in love, light, and peace. What is the message from grieving? It says, you are experiencing a great loss right now, so it's important to acknowledge your grief through the drops of your tears. Allow them to flow freely to cleanse away your wounded emotions as you nurse a broken heart. Whether you are tragically lost a loved one or something comes to an end, the unbearable pain is more than you can cope with, and you are not sure how you can carry on. However, know that your prayers have been heard in your hour of need. Slowly, your heart will begin to knit together the fragments that have been scattered, and eventually you will feel whole again. There is one thing in here that I think that by reading this card, now I can see the other side of the coin, okay? There is one thing that is shared in here on the book as well, which comes again with gratitude, being grateful to accept everything that happens in your life and still trust that you are protected. Pile number 2. For some people, I think we are able to go back to what is your biggest achievement for 2024. It's you overcoming the pain that was living inside you, the moon that was going around you, that power of there's a connection in here between the moon and the grieving. Pile number 2. Let me go back in this reading, okay? Because there was an intrusive energy that was in need to be present and be shared, and that's okay. But that same intrusive energy has something really good, because right now they're telling me that there are different ways of me going around this reading. And another way of going around this reading, picking up this grieving energy and this energy of mystery surrounding the moon, it's coming in here to say your biggest achievement for 2024 is to overcoming your fears, your doubts, and that pain that was living inside you. It's an energy that's been going around for a couple of years, and now it's presenting itself as well as the end of isolation. So your biggest achievement for 2024, it's pretty much the door of pain being released to embrace the freedom. There's something in here that is like almost saying there is an ending. Your biggest achievement for 2024 is the ending of the pain and sadness that used to live inside you. That energy that surrounds the energy of grieving was pretty much deep down lying in your heart, in your soul. But due to the works that you've been doing, something starts sparkling, that energy of darkness to come out, to move on. So what I feel is that something that was inside you was feeding from the dark, but now that darkness is transforming. It's like you've been embracing hope, and slowly the dark is becoming light, and you're becoming happiness and releasing pain. So your biggest achievement for 2024 is the release of the pain that you've been carrying through history. There is a karmic energy in here. It's not possible. We are talking about soul healing. This could be the only reason for us to go off track and still feel that we are on track. I think we are talking about soul healing and probably karmic healing. Because this pain in here feels that it's something that's been with you, living with you, but the chances are it wasn't meant to be yours. But it was your responsibility probably to heal it. Whatever it is, something healed inside you. But at the same time, it was healing other energies that were outside you. We have an energy of ancestors in here. I will leave it as ancestors for now, okay? We have an energy of healing your pain through someone else's pain while they are healing through your own pain. It's like me feeling the pain of my ancestors, not being able to understand properly what they went through, but still feeling the need of healing myself because I'm feeling the heaviness of history that doesn't belong to me, but still it's part of me. So this is outside of your comfort zone and outside of your control. One of the biggest achievements of 2024 in here, it's a karma that is being lifted. It's a pain that is being lifted. You don't have to see it as karma, but you can easily see it as an energy that's been lifted from your path, but it wasn't allowing you to grow and expand. It was dimming your light. So what we see in here is that you're ceasing to be the moon to become the sun. That mysterious energy is it's interesting because this energy feels like it's just renewing itself. It's not going anywhere. It's like that mysterious energy is healing itself to start becoming the light instead of being in the shadow. Is when we recognize that this pain is mine, but it's coming from this and this and this place. It allows us to actually transform the energy. And once you transform the energy, that's it. There's no reason for the shadow to make a place of there's no reason for the shadow to live inside you as an energy of ignorance. This is what I can say in here, pile number 2, and I feel that we are good to go to the end of your reading by revealing the last card. You come with the energy of best possible decisions. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Pile number 2. I think there is another revelation in here that is not, how can I say, it's not clear, but at the same time it's already in there. I think 2024 for you will be a year of revelation, discovering the truth, knowing the people that were intentionally harming you, recognizing where your pain comes from, recognizing the importance of self-healing, recognizing the importance of forgiving, recognizing the importance of grieving. And in near grieving, it's like recognizing the importance of not pretending that we have to smile every single day, recognizing the importance of I am sad, I am not feeling okay, and it's okay not to be okay today. Tomorrow is another day. So acceptance, there's a lot of energy of acceptance in here as well. So 2024 pile number 2, it's a big year for you, where you are releasing the old, embracing the new, and becoming what you're always meant to be, a prosperous person, ready to embrace a new reality after going through a lot of confusion. So 2024, pretty much, it's a year of liberation, feeling complete, feeling whole again. This is the message for people connected to pile number 2. To each one of you that came to this reading, thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye!